You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game.
Now at the plate here is Connor Justice, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. To short.
1-1.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Montgomery led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Luis Patino earns his 5th winner of the year. Max Meyer pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our Chris Mazza, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Aliko Williams comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Dive, but he's back in there. A runner at first with no outs here. A bullet to first base, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Next up is Corey Bird. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one, and he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. Striding in is Brian Miller. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Stepping in once again is number 6. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover.
So next to bat will be number 6. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Little chopper back to the mound.
Come on, get here, get here.
2 down. Next to hit, number 6. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Let it fly right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
All right, hang on. Right here.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way is special.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH. Aliko Williams is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Chinea is there, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Next, it'll be Corey Bird. They'll be looking for something that can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Drilled right back up the middle to second for one. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the time run aboard in the ninth, but that's where the threat ended as they turned a double play to finish this one once and for all.
Close one tonight, 2-1, the final score. The Montgomery.
Jonathan, he's shown us what he can do against pitchers' mistakes at this level. As he rises up the ladder towards the majors, those mistake pitches are going to get fewer and farther between, maybe 1 or 2 per week even.
Yeah, especially if you're a star, you get pitched around more and more. He's already starting to see some of that at the minor league level because he is maybe the best hitter on his team, especially with the way he's been swinging the bat right now. So it's taking advantage of those opportunities, learning when to expand the zone a little bit without getting out of your approach. So if you see a pitch that you know you can drive, you don't miss it. This is such a game of failure. If you go 1 out of 3, you're a Hall of Fame player. That means you're failing 67% of the time. He seems to understand that. So even if it's a 4-for-4 game, if it's an 0-for-4 game, he's the same guy when he gets to the ballpark the next day.
Player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge, still don't budge, don't give an inch, don't give a nudge.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the Angel Perdomo, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
And this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Plate is number 6. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
He's got it. And quickly, there are 2 away. So stepping in is number 6. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 6.
All right, look at your pitch here. Let's go, let's go.
First pitch of the AB on its way. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone!